What is going on, YouTube? Today we are going to go over a garden tour and maybe a garden harvest. Before we get into that, if you enjoy the video, drop a like. If you want to suggest, comment anything, just comment. And always hit the bell icon for post notifications. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It means everything to me. Thank you. Right, so right here we have some of the smaller ones that I didn't get into big plots this year. We kind of had a few things come up. So we had the garden over in the back initially, and we had some kind of drainage issues and all had to be dug up. So I pretty much like went super quick and just put everything in buckets and prayed that everything wouldn't die. So this year's a little off, but we did get a pretty good many of, I've been eating on these, of course, the majority of the year since they've been, the grow season. And so yeah, let's just start over here. So we've got a couple small cayennes. They actually produce pretty decent. One of my habaneros is like a little mini tree. Let's get a close up of that nice ripe one. Got a few more cayennes, another habanero. Habaneros did absolutely amazing this year. Even to be in pots this small, they did really well. I think I've probably pulled between 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe we have 5 somewhere. But anyway, so 5 right here. So between 5, I've probably harvested close to 100 from the whole grow season. Over here we have some Anaheim chilies. They didn't grow too great this year, but we are loaded down on the habanero. I done pulled a bunch off of this one as well. Moving along, we have the Reaper. It is an absolute, got the Reaper. It's an absolute freaking beast. I didn't top a lot of these. Honestly, I haven't seen very much differences when I did. So, I just hadn't. Got a couple little pods on here. See if I can get a good close up of that. Got a couple small ones. Right here we have a Ghost. It's a pretty decent sized pot. We haven't gotten too many Ghosts this year, but we get in a handful of them, so it's not terrible. I'll do some reviews on those as well, of course. Also in the back we have my Mad Hatter. Got a bunch on there. Not too bad, not too bad. We do have some banana peppers right there and a couple over there. They did pretty decent. To be in pots as small as these were, like these little starter pots, I actually pulled quite a lot off of them, to be honest. We have the wonderful Serranos and this one. Quite a lot of Serranos this year. I was very happy with it. Chocolate Beauties, it's a big bell pepper. I've got a couple started, but they haven't ripened yet. They took a long time to start producing this year. We got the Mariachi over here. These things are really good. Decent producer, not amazing, but decent. This one needs some water. But right here we have the Snackabelle Red, one of my absolute favorite peppers. I'll be growing many more of these next year. Alright, let's go to the front. Well, let's see if there's anything else over here. I think everything else may be in the front. Yeah. Right, so coming in from the front, we have, oh God, the Scorpion Pepper. It did great. Obviously, it is completely just loaded down with pods. Over beside it, we have, let's see if I can get a good view of those. We have a couple Peperoncinis, which I believe is how you pronounce it. We have a bunch of cayennes, bunch of freaking cayennes everywhere, man. We got, and these are jalapenos, a bunch of those. They did great. We have the Yum Yum, which I will be doing a review on those, of course. bunch more cayennes. And the thing, I have been picking these throughout the year. I mean, throughout the grow season. You can get a better close-up of them chocolate beauties. Got a couple ripe jalapenos. So we have a bunch of ghost peppers now, as you see, everywhere from the front side. I'm so looking forward to trying those out for sure. Moving along just a little bit. We got some more jalapenos. Ghost branch did pretty good. More jalapenos in the back. We've got a bunch more cayennes. Cayennes kind of took over, to be honest. They did exceptional. Got a couple hanging limbs with some more jalapenos on it. I do actually have, if I remember where it's at. So coming back to the back, we actually do have a Holy Moly. It produced pretty decent at the start of the grow season and then just kind of quit. So that kind of sucked. And somewhere, I believe, right here, you can find it from the front, it's all kind of shaded out. We have a Cherokee Red. And up here, I wanted to see if I could grow some bells together with a small pot. And we've actually gotten a handful of them. I've picked a few already. Did pretty well. So this is everything we were growing this year so far. We did, like I said, we did grow a bunch of other stuff. We had some sunflowers and things like that. Cucumber squashes, things like that. I was gonna show y'all, but it ended up dying because everything had to be moved over. The plants that still grew or that were still out there survived being dug up and covered in dirt, which I have no idea how they managed to do that, but they did. Especially the sunflowers, they actually did really well. They finally now just died. Oh, there was one I almost forgot. Kind of dodged this. The garden did actually have one that survived. Over here in the garden we have one pretty loaded down jalapeno. I forgot about this one, honestly. I haven't picked off it in a while. But it actually did really nice. I got quite a few off of it at the start of the grow season. One little overview. It's like a bunch of bushes just about.